Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Meissen. Before we go through the course page and the syllabus, I just wanted to introduce myself and give you a little bit of background information about me. I have a doctorate in nursing practice from Oakland. Both my master's and my bachelor's degrees are from Michigan State University, and I'm a die-hard Spartan fan. Go Green. Along with being an instructor in both the graduate and undergraduate nursing programs at Oakland, I'm a family nurse practitioner. I have a family practice that I work in a couple of days a week, seeing patients of all ages from newborn to 99. I also own a telehealth/house call business that is growing rapidly and I'm so excited about. I also do work as an expert witness in malpractice cases that involve nurse practitioners, and I'm working on starting the Nurse Practitioner Student Association, which is a community aimed at supporting and connecting NP students across the country. You can join that group on Facebook if you're interested. I live in Metamora with my husband and our 4 kids who range in age from 18 all the way down to 5. They are involved in all kinds of activities and keep us on our toes. We also have 2 dogs, Magic and Izzo. I told you I was a big Spartan fan. I love teaching and I'm really looking forward to getting to know you all a little better this semester. Please remember that I'm here to help you. Please don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything that you need. I want you to be successful and will do my best to help you reach your goals. But enough about me. Let's take a look at the course page and the syllabus. A peek at the Moodle page for Nursing 6441, Advanced Pharmacology Across the Lifespan. Office hours are online or by phone, and they are by appointment. So if you would like to meet with me, we can also meet on campus, but make sure that you let me know so we can set up a time that works for both of us to do that. And we'll start with the Announcements tab. This is where you're going to find any information that I want the whole class to know. So if I have something about the course or about course content or maybe an interesting link that I want to share, I'm going to post it in the Announcements tab. This is sort of a one-way street. I'm the only one that can post in here, and you can't reply to the posts in the Announcements forum. And then we'll take a peek at the syllabus, which is the next tab. Part A of the syllabus lists all of the essential content, so I encourage you to read that. I'm not going to read through that with you, but definitely take a look. The course objectives and essential content, as well as some information about technical requirements and Americans with Disabilities Act and things like that. That's in Part A. We're going to take a peek at Part B together. This is kind of where you're going to find the meat and potatoes of the course. So Part B of the syllabus starts with communication. Please contact me using the course email function in Moodle. You can access the course email by logging into Moodle and then clicking on course email located on the top of the course homepage. Please do not use my Oakland email address to contact me with questions about the course. I get a ton of emails to that address, and I don't want yours to get lost in my inbox. The required textbook is Pharmacology for the Primary Care Provider by Edmonds and Mayhew, and you can get that at the Oakland bookstore if you have not done so already. It's also recommended for you to get the book called Practice Guidelines for Family Nurse Practitioners. I understand that not all of you are family nurse practitioner students, and we do have some adult GERO students as well, but this book is full of guidelines that are pertinent to either adult GERO or family practice. So I still recommend that you get that book. And then there are several mobile applications that might be helpful during this course and during your clinical rotation. So it's recommended that you utilize one or more of these applications as reference tools during your clinical rotations. Up to Date is actually available to students free of charge through the OU library, and you just have to log on when you're on campus a couple of times to kind of update your status as a student, and then that is free as long as you're a student of the university. So Hippocrates does have a free version as well, but with the free version you only get drug references, which for this course is great. For clinical rotations might be a little lacking. So I definitely encourage you to take a peek at those and choose one of them to utilize during this course as well as your clinical rotations. This course is offered in a partially online format using a team-based learning approach. Up to 8 face-to-face meetings are required for classroom activities and interactive discussion. There will be no excused absence from scheduled face-to-face class meetings. And we'll talk a little bit more about that team-based concept when we get into the logistics of the course. In an online course, you're expected to participate in asynchronous activities like discussions, assignments, quizzes. These activities won't require the entire class to meet in the traditional sense. Instead, you'll be expected to participate anytime within a specific window of time. More information about activities is in the Moodle site. And then there's some information about the rules of netiquette, academic conduct, emergency school closings. If Oakland is closed for any reason, we will not have class. And then some more information that you can read through on your own. As far as late assignments and missing assignments, you will be marked down by 10% of your grade for every day that an assignment is late. For instance, if you turn in an assignment that is worth 10 points and you get an 8 out of 10, but it is 2 days late, you will receive a 6 out of 10. All assignments more than 1 week late will not be accepted, and you will receive a 0 for any assignments that are more than a week late. Student expectations for this course include ensuring that your computer is compatible with Moodle, logging into Moodle 3 to 5 times a week, although I highly recommend that you log in daily, complete relevant reading and study prior to class on the topic areas identified, and be prepared to participate in online or on-campus activities. Follow the calendar, complete all assignments by their deadline. It's important that you respond to emails within 2 days. That could be emails from me or emails from your classmates. Participate in a thoughtful manner and respect the rules of netiquette. As the instructor, I will log into the course every day. I will moderate conversations in the discussion forums. I will also respond to emails within 48 hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So that means if you email me at 7 o'clock on Friday, you shouldn't expect a response until at least Monday at the earliest. That's not to say that you won't get one. I generally do get online and check my email and the Moodle site over the weekend, but you should not expect one until Monday if you email over the weekend or on Friday. I will also grade assignments within 14 days of the due date. It generally doesn't take me that long, but 14 days should be the expectation. In order to fully participate, you need an internet-connected computer. In the event that your computer crashes or the internet goes down, it is recommended that you have a backup plan. You will not be able to retake a quiz or an exam for any technical issue. If you have questions regarding the technical aspect of the course, such as Moodle issues or computer issues, make sure you contact e-learning and instructional support, and their contact information is listed here. In this course, we will have the readiness assessments, which are basically the quizzes in class. You will take the quiz individually. First, as soon as we get to class, you'll be given the quiz that you'll take individually with no resources or references at all. And then after the quiz, after you're done with the individual quiz, you'll take the quiz as a team. And in that time, you'll have the availability of references, resources. I encourage you to bring your computer to class, as you can use your computer during the team test as well. So the readiness assessments are worth 20% of your grade. Those are weighted. So for each quiz, the individual quiz is worth 60% and the team quiz is worth 40%. And the formula for sort of figuring out what your grade on the test is listed here. So for instance, let's say you receive a 15 out of 20 on the individual test and your team receives a 19 out of 20 on the group test. Your score would be 17.4% plus whatever 19 times 0.6 is. So that's how you figure that out. Absence from class will result for a 0 on the readiness assessment. There will be no makeup assignments given or makeup quizzes. There will be 2 exams, a midterm and a final. The midterm exam will cover the content from the first half of the semester. The final will cover the content from the week after the midterm to the end of the semester. These exams will both be offered online. Failing to complete the exam on the day of the exam will result in forfeiting that portion of your grade, so you will receive a 0. There are no makeup exams given. If you have some serious and irresolvable conflict with an exam or quiz date, you must notify me in advance to discuss whether there are possible alternatives. There are some assignments throughout the semester. These may include clinical notes, discussion forums, journal entries, and case discussions. Specific assignment information will be posted in Moodle. At the end of the semester, it's necessary for all members of this class to assess the contributions that each member of the team made to the work of the team. This contribution should presumably reflect your judgment of such things as preparation, contribution, respect of others' ideas, as well as flexibility. And we'll talk more about that peer evaluation as the semester moves on, as we get more toward the end of the semester when it's due. And then this is how the participation grade or the peer evaluation grade is calculated. And again, we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. And then you'll see the course schedule, and this will talk about what we'll be covering in each module. The course is divided into 7 different modules. We meet on campus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then you have the midterm exam and final exam, which are online, and those are only offered during our regular scheduled class time. So you'll want to make sure that you're available on those days at that time as well. And then we have the grade conversion, which you can look at on your own. So that is part B of the syllabus. Now let's go back to the Moodle page here. The course rubrics are listed here. Right now we just have the introduction forum rubric, which you can take a peek at on your own. I will be posting more rubrics as we get into the class and closer to the other assignment dates. So that is sort of the general area for pharmacology. Next we get into the individual modules, and let me just kind of give you an introduction to Module 1 as well. The first thing you'll see in each module are the topics. The topics cover what will be covered in that module. So for Module 1, we'll be talking about prescriptive authority. We'll also be talking about pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics, special populations, geriatrics, pediatrics, and pregnant and nursing women, pharmacotherapeutics and rational drug selection, as well as health promotion, including immunizations and smoking cessation. The book chapters for your review will also be listed here. And I say for your review, I don't expect you to read every single chapter word for word. You should use the book to sort of supplement the information that's in Moodle. So go through all of the Moodle information, and then if there's anything that you don't understand or you feel like you need more information or more detail on, use your book to kind of supplement that information. Okay, so that is the topics, and you'll find that at the beginning of every module. And then you'll have these module books. So we'll open up the first one, and this is Review of Pharmacologic Principles. So you're going to open it up, and this is going to be kind of like chapter 1 of the book. It's important for you to realize that there are several chapters in the book. So this is not the only thing you have to read. When you're done reading through this, you can click on the next chapter. More information will come up. Several of the chapters will include links to other information. For instance, this one has a link to drug names. This page kind of gives you an overview of drug names and how you can kind of easily recognize what the drug is based on the stem. And then some of the chapters have videos. I think this one has videos in it. So there's these videos that help to explain the topic in a little bit more detail. I use a lot of these videos, not necessarily in this book, but if we go to, let me see if there's any in this book. No, there's not. So anyway, when we get into the systems like cardiovascular, respiratory, when we get into the systems, there's a lot of books from Khan Academy, or excuse me, a lot of videos from Khan Academy that I use that cover the pathophysiology of the disease in a lot of detail. It's important for you to understand the pathophysiology of disease in order for you to understand the pharmacologic treatment and what the drug is doing to help treat that disease. So if you already know the pathophysiology, then you definitely don't have to watch the videos, although it may be a good review for you. But they're really great videos. They're better videos than I could do on my own, so that's why we use a lot of those Khan Academy videos. And then you'll see in some instances you will see videos that I have done on my own, such as this one for smoking cessation. So you'll want to make sure that you watch that as well. And then each module will have module question forum. So this is where you can post any questions you have related to the content in that module. Under the course activities, you'll find the assignments that are due for the week, or for the module, excuse me. So for the first module, we have the icebreaker assignment, and when you click on it, you'll see the instructions here. So just make sure that you get that done by the due date, which are also listed in that module, or in that assignment. So that kind of gives you an overview of Module 1, and that's kind of how each module is structured. You'll have the topics list, you'll have the Moodle books, you'll have some supplemental videos possibly, you'll have the question forum, and then you'll have the course activities. And the instructions for the activities are listed within the activity, so you just have to click on that to see what the activity is and what the expectations are. If you have any questions about any of this information, the syllabus or the module or the topics or anything at all, just feel free to let me know. And then I will see you on campus on January 23rd. And again, when you come to campus, you'll be taking the individual test immediately when class starts, and then you'll be taking the team test. You will need to bring with you these answer sheets. So when you click on a Module 1 Readiness Assessment, you're going to see these answer sheets. This is what we're going to use to take the test. So there's going to be an individual one as well as a team one, which I'm going to have to upload there. I guess I didn't get that uploaded. So when you click on this, you'll have 2 answer sheets to print, the individual one and the team one. You have to bring those to class with you. That's how I will be grading these tests. So make sure that you do that. All right, if you have any questions at all, make sure you let me know.